So what's up, everybody? It's me, True Starscreamer, and we are here with yet another G.I. Joe Classified Series review, and we've got the Cobra Valkyries. Now, I have been eagerly awaiting these girls to come into my collection. This is a first. I mean, we got not only a female troop builder, but a female evil troop builder. So this is very cool. And once again, it goes with my argument that Cobra is probably the most diverse covert terrorist organization in the world. So, not only do they have multiracial troops, but now we also have more genders as well. This is, yeah, go Cobra, you're showing how it's done. This is their plastic-free packaging, and this is, again, how I love it. My god, this backdrop here is awesome. I would love to find out how they made this gatefold and all. But again, using the two Valkyries here, some really nice art for it. As I'd love to say, I would buy an art book with this stuff in a heartbeat. We have a picture of all the accessories on here. This is number 68. And just a little breakdown of what we have. Again, 5.9 inches, all the gear, both colors of it all, but enough about the box. We want to see the toys. So here are the ladies out of the box. And overall, I'm not going to say this is a mixed bag, because it's not. These are some fantastic figures. Not faultless, but they are fantastic figures. There are some things I think they could have done better. I think there were some missed opportunities. Some things that still make me kind of question the direction they went. But overall, I'll blatantly say I'm happy with them. To address the elephant in the room, the artwork and the presentations on the gold one here, I can't even call it gold. It's a weird soft yellow because it looked like metallic gold in all the original art. Call it creative lighting, call it what you will. I still think this was kind of a lost opportunity here. I mean, well, we'll talk about that in a second. So let's get rid of this for distraction. You definitely get a lot of gear with them. And that is another, I guess, the execution to it. First of all, I don't think they should. I think they both should have been in black, to be honest. Or if not, honestly, make it a 3-pack with 2 in the black gear and 1 in the weird goldish thing. That's a personal thing, but I wouldn't have minded a 3-pack like the Vipers. I actually think they really could have pulled it off because they've got enough stuff here. I mean, we've got 3 different head sculpts, 3 helmets, and enough stuff to go around. So, which one? Who do I want to work with? I am going to work with you. So, the figure build itself is fantastic. The joints move very smoothly. You know, it's everything I want in a classified figure. The butterfly joint, I have to comment, is incredibly deep. I love this. Everything is double jointed. Everything is pinless. Once again, the classified team is showing up the rest of the Hasbro crew on almost every way. I do have the hyper-articulated Black Widow figure, and with the exception of the ab crunch, which I'll be showing in a second, this figure kind of kicks her butt in everywhere else. From the shoulder joint, the joints, elbow joints are just much, again, smoother. And, of course, just so much more stuff. And I don't want to say she almost has too much stuff. She's got a rifle, she's got a machine pistol laser thing, and she also has 2 regular holstered pistols as well as a dagger. Dagger looks really nice, by the way, and it stays in here really well by friction. One of my weird design choices, I guess, is the holster here. I don't get why this is reversed. The belt buckle's here in the front, so this is how it's supposed to be. She does have faux, she's got pouches in the back. But if she's supposed to be reaching here to draw a pistol, this is unnatural. I mean, this is good if she was doing a cross draw, but if she wants to be dual wielding, it's almost like she's got to reverse it. So that's one design question I had. Second, way these guns are, and yes, they are Hasbro guns, so I'm going to have to put some hot water on this to heat it up. They peg into the backpack pretty well. I mean, the trigger goes great here. I kind of had to, I don't want to say force it, but finagle it onto the other side. The backpack holds in pretty decent with the peg. Helmet does knock off pretty easy. I'll go ahead and pull that out. Without a peg supporting in here, the shoulder harness is kind of loose. I will say that. But this is, overall, it's fine. The detail on the figure itself is great. It's painted. I mean, I like the silver accents on here. Yes, I never would complain about more paint on it, but where I've got it, it's exactly where it counts. The boots got him, a little bit of black highlights on it. I'm more than happy with it. On the gold version, she actually has a few other paint accents, including on the boots, which I think is a very nice touch. The gold itself, I'm not the biggest fan of. I just have no idea why they did this. Like I said, I would have been happy with both of them in the black gear, and maybe one. I wouldn't have done gold. I maybe would have done silver or something. It just, I don't know. It looks tacky. I mean, it's gonna look good on a shelf with a squad, and yes, I did fully army build this. Spoilers, but maybe I would have done the weapons. I wouldn't have done everything. I think the backpack still should have been in black. Maybe the holster maybe in the gold. I would have kept the weapons on weapons color. I wouldn't have done everything in that. I'm being critical, I know, but this is my thing. This is what I do. The third head sculpt is pretty cool. It's got a gas mask on here, which is pretty neat. And as you saw, the helmets do knock off. So we have 2 trooper helmets and 1 sergeant helmet. So I could have anybody in this. I could have this person, the masked person, be the sergeant, or either of the ladies. And as I mentioned before, we have a little bit of diversity, which is never a bad thing in one's collection. I said it. Cancel me out all you want. I don't care. They also come with a ton of accessories of weapon accessories, from blast effects. One of my personal favorites, the bullet spray. I think this is absolutely cool. The machine gun spray. I like all these. I really do like all of these. It probably looks better in the rifle. I mean, I admit I kind of built this one out just as far as I could. But this is fun. This is look really good for photography. I mean, I got a good set with the Vipers. And these look so... I mean, I know these are pretty much repurposed from the Marvel Legends set, but this paint looks so much better. Again, the classified line is just showing up the rest of Hasbro. Plain and simple. They say when it comes to competition between, fandoms, when it comes to competition between companies, the fans are the ones who really win. And I agree completely. Part of me makes me wonder if these girls were a response to the Action Force ladies, which, no complaints on that at all. In fact, points over to Hasbro for giving me more female villains. I mean, with the exception of Pandora, which we don't know who she's aligned with, everyone else I've got is with the guys. I mean, with the heroes. I would love to have a female Garrison Cavalry, to be honest. It's just me right now. But as far as the figures go, accessory-wise, the Action Force wins. Period. Their stuff is still the best. Their weapons, the vests, everything. Everything here is staying together. You saw things are starting to move around on there. But Hasbro is winning on the joint tolerances. I said in my review, these ladies are a challenge to pose. You gotta heat them up constantly. They are tight. These girls move like butter. Gotta say it. But one of the nice things I like about Action Force is Well, son of a gun, never mind that. I was gonna say, I was kind of hoping the ball joints would have been the same. They're not. So, never mind. I was gonna enjoy some fun kit bashing because I thought it would be kind of cool. Her head just teeters on there, so... That's my fault, guys, but, you know... Just thought it would be kind of neat to have an unmasked Cobra agent. I guess you could use sticky tack, but, yeah, it's not as fun as I thought it was gonna be. And here she is compared to Cobra's favorite femme fatale, the Baroness, which I so hope we get a 2.0 of this figure. You just saw that. This is not my favorite figure by far. So I really hope they revisit her, not that retro-carded one, because she still has the same problems this one does. I want a near new buck for her, because these ankles suck, she doesn't balance well. She is taller, which is kind of nice, so she does stick out from the crowd, which also kind of defeats one of the other things I was kind of hoping to do, which was to see if this head would fit on that body. Quick spoiler, it doesn't. This bell peg is much larger than the one on that one, so I'm not going to be able to make her into a Cobra agent, which is kind of a letdown. On the other hand, the movie Baroness head does fit on it probably best of all the others. Now this ball peg is still a little larger, but so this still just fits over it, but I think it does not look bad at all. Yes, I could shim that with some sticky tack if I wanted to, but it's nowhere near as bad as, say, putting the Eclipse head on there. So it just rests on it. Rests pretty solid on it, to be honest, and I think it looks pretty good. So I was mentioning about the articulation. Just want to show this here. I'll take that helmet off. That literally is as far as a forward ab crunch as I'm going to get. And that is literally as back of an ab crunch as I'm going to get. She barely has any ab crunch whatsoever. But she does have the ball torso twist, which is nice. I guess they're trying to almost go like for McFarlane look of, hey, let's keep it clean. This is another problem I have. We'll talk about that in a second. So I am wondering if I can boil this off and see if I can Dremel it. And if that works, I will maybe do a little follow-up video on that, maybe even just a little YouTube short. But and then you saw this. This falls down way too easy after handling it for a while. And this is how it looks with the gas mask on there, and I put the Sergeant helmet on it. Overall, I am happy with them. Are they my favorite troops in my Cobra collection? No, I think that still goes to either the Cobra Officer or the Crimson Guards currently. But they are a welcome addition. It's definitely, I'm very happy to see that they're doing stuff like this. I don't think it was a bad idea of making these a Pulse exclusive. I probably think it would have also done well as an Amazon exclusive as well, or just a fan channel. I mean, I would not have put them out in stores. They'd pay for them, plain and simple. But in the hands of fans, we'll be happy for them. It's probably, if they just had a little better ab crunch, this would probably be the best Hasbro female buck on the market right now. Literally, it's the ab crunch that kills it. Everything else is absolutely immaculate on the body design on it. The accessories, I've got some questions about it, especially just the color choices on there. And I gotta point out, I put the pistols in these hands. These pistols are actually a little bigger than her hands are, so the fingers are stretching out. Not a deal breaker, but just to be aware. Everything else, the design is great. I love, by packing all the effects into it, you definitely have some neat display options. I did army build. I bought 3 sets of these, so that way I can have 2 golds, 2 in the black suits, and I can also have 2 of them in the with the masks on them. So I actually now have 2. So I have 2 sergeants and 4 troopers. So I got 2 complete squads, which is pretty neat. I just really wish, like I said, I would have been happy with 2 golds and 4 black gears. Just for like the Viper set. I definitely would say if Hasbro re-releases these, get them. If you can find someone at a non-scalper price, get them. It's just a very nice way of bolstering the Cobra ranks. They are going to add some flavor to the set. I've actually, I'm using the Baroness here. I actually bought a couple of them to be almost like a hit squad, so I'm actually kind of working on like the Baroness's private Valkyrie guard, in a way, if that makes sense. But God, I really want them to make a new Baroness figure. This is just compared to this figure just outclasses her on so many ways as far as the body design. But let me know what you think. That's what the comment section is for down below. If you like this video, give it a like. If you don't like this video, tell me why down below. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. As I love to say, I got all kinds of cool stuff. I just got a big bad toy store shipment in, so some new things to show. But as always, until next time, take care. Peace.